And hello. Apparently, we are live all across the internet thing, the thing that is beyond the internet, the YouTube thing. So we're all live here on there. I hope you are all live over there, and we're here. And here's something for you, just to get us in what is it? Something anyway. Ah, fuck.
Good
Oh, don't say fuck or bollocks.
Nice and calm today. Karen, I've got a cat with no pulse here. I need adrenaline and an IV line as quick as you can, please.
If you're with one of these health funds, get 2 pairs of designer glasses from the $199 range, complete with single vision lenses for no...
Well, do you know what? Do you know what? Them Specsavers dudes, fair play to them. Ha! They have a nice dent. Is that a dentist? Where was that? No, it's a vet. So we have Helen. Oh, Helen. Hello. We have hi, Dominic. Let me say hello to everyone. Hi, everyone. I can't spell it anymore. We have Helen Skygaze, the Frosty hero, and we're going to be having Matthew Reid on soon enough. Though. Hello, Helen. How are you? Tune in, Helen.
No, I can't hear anything.
Oh no, it's all gone pink tongue. Jump out and jump back in. The whole rigmarole starts again.
Sure. What's going on?
Hello. Oh, there we go. Oh, just as I went really, really close up to the screen. So, guys, we have an amazing show here for you. We have Matthew Reid going to be coming on later on. I made me dinner. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Slowburn. Welcome along to the show. Let's try this. Over to you in the studio, Helen. Hello. Have we got you loud and clear? YouTube can suck a dick. YouTube can suck a dick. YouTube, you can suck a dick. Let me send you a different link, Helen. I'll send you a new link. Send you a new link. Just for the whatever. Just for the shits and giggles, I'll send you a new link. It's the exact same as the old link, but it's just a different link, and it's sent to you via the same way as I sent it last to you. But looks like you're here now. Woo! And we have you now. Hey, and we're on the road now. What's going on?
Thank fucking God.
Hello, sweetheart. How are you?
I am not too bad. How are you?
I'm great.
Oh, hello. I got new Dominic.
We have the beautiful Dominic here as well. And we're also, as you know, we're going to have Matthew Reid on later on. The didgeridoo skills of Matthew Reid. I'm coming. Interesting. So I'm still eating my burger.
I hope it's a nice burger. Is it chicken or is it beef?
It's none of your business. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm sorry, because if I say if it's meat, someone's going, "Oh, I'm a vegan. Nick, there's murder." And if I say it's not meat, you say, "Well, why haven't you got enough meat into you? You look like a skinny cunt." So I don't know. Please them all. Just say them. Read between the lines. So. Let me ask you. I haven't done a live show for a long time.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make sure that the sound is okay. There's no echo on our side or anything like that. And you can't hear an echo. Anyone in the chat, is the sound okay? And what happens if I plug this in right here? Now, Helen is going to be very, very loud. Well, not very loud. I can hear you a lot better. But is there any echo from her when she threw my speakers, guys? That's all I want to know, just going forward. Hi. Woohoo! Unknown comics. Hello, Jay. How are you, brother? Welcome along. So tonight's show is all about Mandela effects. As we know, Mandela effects go back a long, long way, even before time existed. And before time existed, there was a thing called non-time. And stop me if I'm wrong here. So please stop me because I know I'm wrong. Anyway, I'm joking. I just go off on tangents. It's probably because I need to eat the rest of my chips. I have some chips here. I have some chips. If you give me 2 seconds, do you want to do the chat there while I just attend to my door here for a second?
Oh, that is okay.
Hello. Thank you very much,
Lisa. A bit buzzy. Oh, okay. So long as I'm not too buzzy or anything like that. Yeah, apparently it's by myself for a little bit, but that's okay. Welcome everybody. I haven't done this in such a long time. It's like, in fact, it's been months and months and months and months and months since I've been on Mark's show, or even been live myself. It's been a while. I haven't even spoke about many Mandela effects or anything like that, but you see them all the time. Well, I do anyway. Well, with the like trees and the nature and the flowers and there's all kinds of crazy stuff. Like, obviously people know what buttercups are, right? Oh, thank you. But if you're familiar with the buttercup, they're like freaking like 3 foot tall now. Huge. Has anyone noticed anything with like nature or something like that? Or anyone noticed anything with like, anything? Flower, like, well, what I have noticed obviously is like how I can't help but noticing how distorted the little finger is. Actually, it's quite a shape, isn't it? Not just my little finger, it's the bone there, if anyone can see. Oh, that's probably, well, I've spoken that one before, I think, but it's like if people feel their finger, and also they should notice they have they're all a bit more knobbly and more dexterous, and how you can move your fingers. How are you all, by the way? How are you, Nunes Flower? It's so good to see you. By the way, I don't know some of these new people.
And we're back in the classroom. Joking. I think you know what? I think the best way is to put the headphones on so I can hear you a little bit better. Because what I'll do is I'll do it this way. Then you don't get feedback at all. And I can actually hear them loud enough through the headphones. I don't have to have them on my ears because they're quite good headphones. If you say so.
Hello.
There you go. You just said. So Dominic says you sound like an angel.
Oh, thank you.
Even in the distance, I was going to say that she did sound like an angel. You were talking about stuff, so you definitely sound like an angel.
Oh, thank you.
It's good to get back to the basics. It's good to get back to the Mandela effects. It's good to go back to even investigating them, but you never take a break. You're always doing you're always looking for them. I know, and even when you don't look for them, they're still there. You find them just in random spots. You just go, you try to, okay, Mandela effects are that way, so I'm gonna go this way, and the first thing you walk into is a Mandela effect bit of residue. Like you can't even walk down the road.
Look outside your window.
Exactly.
Window, or go for a walk, or watching a show. Like I was watching on DuckTales, and there's like the dollar sign with the 2 lines across it, and all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of, if you just watching anything, or if you just look for it, it's there. Not looking. You're not looking. You need to something.
Can I ask you, nice. Since you're a northerner, would you have gravy on your chips, or what do other people have?
Oh, I have cheese, chips, and gravy. Me.
Is it gravy and chips, or is it just there's other people have other stuff on chips?
I like gravy and chips, but I also like curry and chips.
Well, what about you guys? Are you just gravy and chips person? Or a curry and chips for the city people, which are down here, and then you have the gravy and chips is more of a northern thing. It's as you go on up through the Yorkshire and all. It's more of a. What do you use, guys, in the chat? Do you like gravy or do you like curry and chips?
I like salt. Try it with cheese. Cheese chips with gravy is just like delicious.
Dip them in your tea if you want, sure. Why not? Why not?
When Dominic was here, he tried a McDonald's chip in his milkshake, and I was like, how could you do
people
that?
love that. Some people love that to do that. I know
Not for
people who
me.
get potato crisps and eat a milkshake with it. Or do you know what? Or you get ice cream. You get a bottle of Fanta or something, and you pour the Fanta in on top of the ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
And you get a float. Is that what you call? I think they're called floats in America, ain't they? Oh, they're lovely, man. You're bringing me back a few years now. I should have got some ice cream.
When I was a kid, my grandma used to do it. She like thingy a soda or a lemonade or a cream soda. Put your vanilla ice cream in or whatever, and it'd just be delicious. You can almost drink the ice cream.
Do you know what I just bought in the shop? I bought soda cream. I actually bought a bottle of soda cream that's in the fridge right now. I don't know why. So maybe that's what I might do later on. I might just put some mad shit into the bottom of it, from the bottom of the freezer, like some frozen peas and the bits of pizza, and I'm just throwing them in and then put some orange in them. But you wouldn't know what I'd be drinking. I'm joking, by the way. I'm joking.
You never know. Like, do you remember like when we all used to get milk from the milkman, and you could get like that green soda. You used to get that green soda. That was delicious.
Green. Oh, do you know what? I've drank some weird looking stuff. You know, and what happens if you drink so much of it? It actually makes your pee turn nearly the same colour as it. And I've actually drank some beer that's made my pee turn to completely, nearly a luminous orange. I think it was a luminous orange. Or maybe I might have been still high on the drugs from the night before. I'm not too sure. But anyway, it was great. It was a long pee. So you've been doing. Oh, here we go. You should do that, man. You should do the chips in the milkshake. I feel like I need a milkshake now, but I'm gonna have a joint instead. Sorry,
why not?
Why not? When in Rome, I suppose just look like a Roman, and no one will notice. In the groups that you're very active in the group sometimes.
I had to go. I removed myself from all of the FEC groups and all of the groups for a long time, and then I've only started just coming back in because it was just too much. I needed a break.
You know what?
I
understand you. I understand where you're coming from on that. Go on, carry on, sir. Go ahead, carry on.
Yeah, it was just too much of the thing. And call it the thing because it's just. There's a lot of drama goes on in groups that, you know, you have people like Matthew Reed. There's a bulletproof fucking admin if I've ever met one. You know, no matter what happens, he just keeps going and going. He's good at it. But when you're in so many different groups and you're getting bombarded, it's almost, you know what, you're listening to everyone else's fucking. Yes, I understand. So are you coming back into what's your most active slowly
group?
Pardon?
What's your most active group?
I haven't been, actually. I've just been looking. I've started to come in, but I only look. But
observing.
Just need
a break. I get you. I get you. Just observing, seeing what. You know, you see patterns in them. You see a lot of patterns in the Mandela effects. I've noticed, but what I have noticed a lot, and you probably noticed it because I know you're interested as well, ufologists has been a big kick-off in the last couple of months. You know, it's almost as if the mainstream, you know what, we're going to show them something because they have to show us by the end of July all the papers. And how are they going to show us? How are they going to show us 60 years worth of classified files in 3 months?
They could reveal it all. They could easily.
They are. Going to.
Like here, you know, and I'm like,
They have to. I think they have to. I think that's the end game. At the end of this year, we will know a hell of a lot more than we do know. But which way is it going to go? It's going to go all sci-fi, and I really hope it does. I think the easiest way to explain what I see the future would be is multiverse.
That's all it is. That's all it is. Like Like I hear the tones, and I know that Matthew does, and Dominic hears the tones too.
Yeah.
And we hear them at the same time.
Nora
as
was
well.
saying it as well. Nora was saying that she heard some tones the other day, some pop-ins and some tones, and there was a few other people who were saying that pop-ins and some tones as well. And if we were all to talk at the same time, if we were all on the phone line together at the same time, 50 was, I'd say 45 out of 50 of us would get the same tone at the same time. But because we're not talking to each other at the exact same moment, we don't. Oh, did you hear that? And we say it on Facebook, and then we see it later on, and we don't calculate the actual minute. If there was neighbours on the TV, it was EastEnders, and we can calculate the time by that. But there's definitely times, God, then you have to take into the difference where you live compared to Matthew, how long sound takes, or even a pop takes. And then I was looking at the distances and stuff like that, flashes in the sky, the pops in the ears, the human resonance. We've done that before, but there's definitely something going on. Looks to me like they're building stuff in the sky. And it seems to be all the millionaires are actually now buying airspace. So all the billionaires are buying just what's above them, like 200 foot above them. So if I own that 200 foot, you could pay 200 quid to fly through it. That's all they're doing. That's
crazy.
What they're doing, you know what I mean? It's like an extension of the garden. Like I'm going to put my garden 5,000 feet up in the air. So when you have to build your motorway, you owe me $1 million quid. It's like, then they'd be doing that up there, Maybe. Maybe not.
Well, when you think about it, like Trump did something with the Space Corps thing, didn't he? So obviously that was like making us think, oh, maybe something's coming soon. Why would you need an army for space,
I think he was pointing out the fact that we have one, though. Because we've always had one. If you go look at the solar war, and that's been around since the 20s. If you believe in that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. I do. We'll have seen them.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I fucking see them every day. I'll open that curtain and show you 50 right now, but no one will fucking believe him. It's like you can't point out and say that's a UFO. It's a UFO to me. That's it. If I say where it is, well, then you're going to look at the only point I'm going to point out in the fucking on the TV screen, where you could just say, well, what do you see, and let them make up their own mind.
Yeah. It's like whatever, like where people could speculate what they are. Like people think, oh, they could be demons. People think they could be angels. People have all their own ideas of what's going on out there.
I'm more on the line of the angel looking over us, more intelligent, more capable of keeping everything in a big, maybe a bigger skull or whatever it is, but more capable of seeing. They don't want to destroy us.
I don't think so.
They want to learn from us because we're learning from each other as it is. But if they've created us from something, now they want to see how far we can learn from that one symbiote, whatever the fuck you do from one cell. They want to see that from one cell what we can evolve to. And when we get to that certain place, well, then they go, okay, well, they're good enough to go here. Well, there's multiple versions of yourselves. Why don't you just go and see what the other version of you could have been, or such and such, if there even is that thing. But I welcome that. I would welcome that, But the rich will only go there, and we'll be sitting here looking up the sky going, why didn't I fucking pay 100 quid 3 million years ago for a fucking 100-foot extension? I could be a multi-millionaire. Fuck that cryptocurrency shit. That's all fake.
Yeah, it is. It's all, it's on the computer. It's when they created the, God, where is it? Or I can't remember what it's called now. Like, we've got, like, every dollar is worth, like, 10% in debt to the bank. It's
just fucking shit, man. It's just shit. Like, it's like fake money. Do you know I would put cryptocurrency in the same bracket as keyboard warriors. It's fake as fuck. You sit there, you tap away in the computer, numbers come up. Yeah, you don't own them. They're nothing to do with you. You might make you feel more wealthy, like a trolley who says whatever, and they think you make you feel like you're. That's like you're looking at your money, going, "Oh, it's all secure." It's not. It's not the bollocks.
Yeah, it is all numbers because obviously you can't print that amount of money and you can't produce it. It's not possible. You can't go, I want to withdraw all my billions right now. It's not possible. You can never do it because it doesn't exist.
Exactly. It's just money on the computer. It's just money on the computer. So we are going to get into the Mandela effects. I wanted to say, so Nora says, where's Matthew? I think he's just getting ready there, so it shouldn't be too long if we send him a quick message. Dominic says, I love Dominick's mind. Dominick's mind is a little bit like mine. I think he can go expand, and I think there's not, you know better than I do. It's endless of ideas and whatever, and that kind of stuff is just amazing. You know, I think that that's. Can you read that? Can I? No, I'll read it. Oh, can you?
I think that's got to do with our personal harmonics, which overlap in some range and don't in others. When the tone rings and in an overlapping range, we can both hear it. That's my guess.
Nice one, Dominic. I like that. Now, I've also just upgraded myself. Now I figured out I can actually zoom in the screen and look at it up closer rather than making Helen go closer to the phone and lift her glasses. Isn't that so silly of me? I can also do this here as well so they can fucking read out their own comments and say what's doing all that shit. But now nothing will work. No comments will come up. Watch, because Restream is probably shite anyway. I'll write a comment down and see what happens. So, what have you noticed any new Mandela effects? I know you've always got your eye out for new ones.
Well, it's the trees. Like the obviously we have autumn, but there are loads of trees now that have leaves that are purple, dark red the whole year round.
Purple and dark red trees the whole way round.
The whole year round.
Hi, Voynich.
Yeah.
I want to say before we go on, Voynich, what a great sport you were the other night. It was great show. We had I think it was a 9-hour unplanned stream. And Voynich, let me ask you, Voynich, did you get out of that place that you were in the other day? And we leave it at that. You are the first comment, so anyone that comments now, you'll see it. It'll come up on the screen now, hopefully. Apart from yours, obviously, Dominic, because you don't like your comments coming up on Restream. What the fuck's that about? Like, oh no, there it is. It's there. It's just backwards. And we have people here on Discord as well. You like chicken legs? Well, they're okay, I suppose, but I like the chips and other stuff. So the trees have gotten changed, the leaves have changed. Any specific region of the world?
Well, all the UK. Like, if you look outside, you'll see a lot of, I would say a third of the trees have the leaves kind of dark red or like a purple color, like a dark red or a purple. And it's like you've got like your usual hedges and you've got the trees as well. And they're all the way around all the whole year. Yeah, it's really weird. And in the autumn, they go like a dark black. It's really friggin' weird.
Okay. Do you think?
I've never seen that before in my life, to be frank.
I'd like to give you a quick theory on that one, but I can't. I'm stumped.
I've got loads of pictures. I'm gonna do if I've got time tomorrow, I'll probably go live myself, and I haven't been live myself in a long time. Yeah, so that's one thing I've seen, and it's a bit like crazy.
And by the way, if you haven't subscribed to Helen's channel, it's linked in the description of the show. So please do go over and subscribe, because I haven't seen your live for a long time, and your lives are always upbeat and cheerful.
I try.
Yeah, well, you don't have to try. You just do it naturally. So, we have Greg here as well. Hi, Greg.
Hello.
How's cutting? It's been a long time. It's good to get back to all these older people. I wouldn't say older people, and people that we haven't seen for quite a long time. That's it.
Well, you can call me us older people. We have recently turned older people.
Well, happy Older People Day to you. Anyone that has an Older People Day coming up soon enough, welcome. If you want to read them comments out, I just need to go for a quick peek. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, sure, of course. Here's me trying to read on the screen. That's actually I can read it better on the screen. It's my eye for anyone, but what is it? I can only really say I've been good. Some sickness and stress, but ultimately happy. So that's what Dominic says. Greg, hello. He says about a year. Dominic's a long time. Well, obviously this is a personal conversation. But while I was expanding on that tree thing, has anyone noticed anything like different with the nature? I've asked this before actually. I'm a bit of a rambler. What we really need is pictures and stuff like that, but obviously I haven't really nicely made up eye. Oh, thank you. I felt like it today. I did. Got work tomorrow, but I get paid, so it's all groovy. How has everybody been? It's been such a long time. My kid is with her dad, obviously, for Father's Day. So happy Father's Day for all you fathers. By the way, because you know what's weird? Why is Mother's Day different in the UK to America and Canada, but Father's Day is unanimous across the board? It's very odd. It's just like the daylight savings time thing. Like, give it any, like, you know, but like daylight savings time, America and the UK is out of sync.
Daylight savings.
Yeah, have you noticed that how it's out of sync? Like, we'll be first, and then America and Canada will be like a week or two later, or the other way around. So daylight savings.
That's mad. I know. Was it yesterday? Was the longest day of the year? Summer solstice
tomorrow, but it's that's changed as well. Like
they said it was yesterday or today or tomorrow.
Summer solstice was the 20th last year, but it was never like that. It was always the 21st all the way through. Same for Yule. That's the winter solstice. That's different as well. That's different year. It's the 20th. 21st and 22nd. Same for autumn equinox and same for spring equinox.
Yeah. It seems to be a lot of stuff going on in the sky that they're either blocking off.
Oh, the sky! Like they hid a lot of the sun. And the first time they've done that over my way anyway for over 6 weeks or longer, maybe 2 months, where they've had like a massive chemtrail. Like a lot of spraying, a lot of geoengineering. We've not seen it, and we only like this last week. It's the first time in ages.
Yeah, I've noticed because I do some filming in the morning and do some time lapses. I've noticed the last 3 mornings. There's 2 towers over there. I can't even see the towers with the fog, and that's up till about 10 a.m. in the morning, and then the fog starts. But you can't see anywhere. You can't see far at all. So it's like as if, put it this way, if they were doing something on them masts over there in a flying object, you wouldn't be able to see because you can see about 20 foot high, and that's it. The rest is just fucking clouds. So they could be doing anything there in the mornings and the evenings. And the only way you're going to see it if there was and there's no sun. When the sun comes up, there's no sunlight till later on. So they're definitely playing around, you know.
Well, the hottest part of the day isn't noon anymore.
No, yeah, that's right. We were saying out to North the other day. It's not. It was like 7 p.m. It was 29 degrees the other day.
Yeah.
7 p.m. The fuck's that about?
Yeah, and it's like that from about 4 in the afternoon. It's like what's happening here is the morning actually supposed to be later or something, or
they could be messing around with time, all right, trying to make it look like maybe trying to take a day or two. I think they've been shaving a day or two off in the beginning.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Just to play with it so they can have a bit of play, wouldn't you? In a business sense, wouldn't you like to have a 20-second lead? You know what I mean? So if I held back time long enough I would get 20 seconds of a lead on you. So then I would know. That's just a business idea. Now I'm not a malicious motherfucker like that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't plan that. But you can see that it could be planned in a way that they could take a couple of hours away or make a day away, and then they would have 5 or 6 days. If it all went wrong, they could reset it and do something else. If they call it a reset, but it's fucking deception, man. We don't know what we're seeing is real or fake or
not anymore. It's and people's behaviors are really weird. Like the way they are. It's the people have really changed.
Yes.
Within the last few years, is it? I think when we crossed over from wherever we came from, and obviously now we're here. People have gradually, I noticed a massive change over the last 2 years. Certainly, when the thingy happened, But it's
Oh,
been
yeah,
a gradual
blip.
change though. Before that, it's been well before what? Well, this.
I was doing a few doing a well, I've done the UFO things. I was talking to UFO man. If you haven't seen UFO man, you should watch some of his stuff. He's very, very good. I was kind of thinking that, you know, I've been to UFOs for quite a long time, same as yourself. And then, as Dominic said, I always use your phrase, Dominic. Thank you so much because it's great. Hi, ceiling fan man. God bless you. It's, you know, the Mandela effect saved your life, which it kind of did mine as well because we were at a desperate stage of our lives. I will always believe in UFO, but then this came along and it went, okay, let's look at this, and it kind of brought me off to it. But it's like you have the Mandela effect here, then you have the UFO here. So it kind of gives you a different look on, you know, you can see different lines. So you cross them over, you can almost see a pattern. Different certain Mandela effects lead to certain events of ufology and something. The reason why that's changed is because, well, 20 minutes ago there was a UFO scene there. Now there's a Mandela effect to do with that company. Yeah, what happened to it? A fucking UFO hit it, and that's why they changed the whole fucking lot. Something like that. But a lot of it's happening in the last 3 months, and the Mandela effects have stopped a small bit. They're not as big anymore. It's like as if they just stopped for a minute and said, you know what? Look at the UFOs, look at the UFOs, look at the UFOs, and then we give you more new Mandela effects. You know, I asked someone the other day, do you think it's involved, the Mandela effect? Do you think that the Mandela effect came to us in 2015? Was it 15, 16? Varies for people.
Yeah, I reckon, to be honest, probably we all came over in 2012. And then we gradually started, most of us woke up around from 15 upwards. Yeah.
Yes. 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 Sorry, but yeah, about 2015 onwards. So if something changed then, you know, it's just. I've been putting patterns together for a long time, and if it is a case that came to us via divine inspiration or divine something, the Mandela effect was given to us, say, by aliens, okay?
Yeah.
To make our minds evolve quicker, to see the changes come quicker, not to show everyone else, but maybe just to show, to say to someone, oh, look at this, to ask questions, maybe just to ask questions. And maybe that is the movement of the UFO and the disclosure and everything else. And here's the thing: there was someone on the show, you know, who was part of MUFON. I think his father is in Project Blue Book. I asked him about the Mandela effect, and he said that it's a possibility. So he didn't say he didn't know about the Mandela effect, but they all know about the Mandela effect, of course. So he said it could be a possibility since 2015. We've all been thinking outside the box, if you know what I mean. But it's another box. It's a Mandela effect box. And now we've got a box of Mandela effects here that we can now mix up with the UFO stuff. And the UFO stuff that makes a bit more sense because, okay, UFO, the bell, say, for instance, that is a big thing to do with Germany. When we have a lot of German stuff, a lot of Mandela effects with the Nazi swastika, all that. That had something to do with all sorts of mad shit, you know. So it could be, I don't know, it's weird. It makes you think. It does make you think. It makes you really think outside as much as Sins, man, as much as anyone else, I suppose. And I hope other people do think like that. That we, you know, that we think outside the box. But then again, when we think outside the box, we're always in another box.
Well, it's whatever you label, but to be honest, not about labels, but it's, you got the Mandela effect, but Mandela goes into flat Earth, and it goes into, as you say, maybe aliens, and maybe it goes into all kinds of different things. It goes into expands. Obviously, you got one that could lead into another type of, you know, you got, okay, it's all probably connects to the same thing, maybe. You know, all of the things, you know.
It's always connected to all sorts of. I think there's more connections than we see. And the reason why we don't see the connections anymore is because we're not fucking looking. Because what we're looking for now is other shit.
Yeah, one distraction
You know.
after the other. Like
Yeah.
the thingy is a massive distraction, and
The
obviously
thingy,
you've got
the ugly bob, yeah.
well, Omri Bob,
The ugly bob.
and there's just too much going on that is distracting people, and they're following like suit. And so what should we talk about this month? Or let's have a murder, or what should we feed the public now? And it's obviously got to have to be pretty.
Just give us the Mandela effect in the paper, will you, to be fucked, and we'll read about that for a little bit. That'll open people's eyes.
They wouldn't listen, I don't think, because they obviously the classified people that think outside of the box.
It's not their agenda.
The bit.
Yeah, it's definitely not. We don't want them thinking about anything supernatural. Anything supernatural doesn't exist. Therefore, let's go science. You know what I mean?
Well, it's all the same thing. Science.
Isn't it? It is. Science is playing with supernatural, but they just call it something else. They just call it something else. One sec.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just having a look to see what's what. Seem to have slipped. Just reading what people say. Obviously, Mark is on the phone here and just like, oh, hello, Singe Man. I'm just reading my I think outside of the peel, or I think, yeah. But like, what do you guys think? Because obviously, I think it's all connected, isn't it? All leads down the same path, and everything we see now is a distraction, and to anything. And obviously, everyone's, I think, paid, isn't it? You got paid actors and stuff, and you've got to deceive everybody.
We have Batman here. He deceives. Hi, I'm Batman. I deceive everyone. I pretend I'm Batman, but I'm not really Batman. I'm only American. So definitely distractions. Definitely too many distractions. Then we also have Alan here. Hello, I'm Alan. Hello, I love you all. I know everyone loves them too, so we better pop them in and say hello. Just a bit of distractions there. We distract everyone with that. The Mandela effect, quantum slapsticks. They hit you with the fucking all the maths and all and go, okay, it's all quantum this, quantum that, but it's not. No. It's as easy as electricity, current, and opening a portal to somewhere else. Other fucking reality is leaking in and leaking out, and that's it. And if you want to stick your head in there, you go on in there if you want, and you can stay in there. But when you go in there, someone else coming this side, so you're basically just dropping consciousness to consciousness and all that kind of shit. So I think we all, if you look at the background here, this is the way I'd like to think of it. We're over here somewhere, right, on one of them walls, right? And we're just waving, right? And every now and again, as we get a pop, we pop over in our ear and we just go to the next frequency, which is the next one. And we could start over here, down here. And, as we go to a different reality or a parallel reality, we're over here and we keep going. But there's all of us are going together this time. So we all look at it as if, but when we get there, each one of that realities is just slightly different. And it gets one of us to figure out what that difference is. And then we all notice that all them differences are the same differences we all have, and we realize we're all here together in the same fucking journey. And it doesn't fucking matter if we're here or not. We're not over here, we're not over there, we're in it together.
Well, we're all close to, I think one reality is close right next door to the next one.
Yeah, adjacent. As the great man himself said, Keanu Reeves said that maybe, the Matrix is happening adjacent to reality and so forth and so on. And I thought that was a great way to say parallel universes and adjacent to us, but they also, if that's adjacent, they must have one adjacent to them, and so on and so on. So it must be endless and endless and endless. And if it is, well, then the possibilities must be endless as well. I'm sure, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, why do you think it's happened? Why do you think we're here, or do you think
to wake us up, to get disclosure?
Well, yeah, that's a good.
To get disclosure, I think there's my straight up answer. I think a lot of us who were already had whatever genetic, whatever the fuck it was, or some sort of awakeness to us, we're woken up when something sparked off a little bit more than we were before, and it's just been a constant fucking snowball since then. And some of us get confused, and some of us don't, and some of us get more confused and end up in madhouses along the way, and try to figure their own existence out, but then figure out that it doesn't really matter. We're in together, but there is an agenda. I think it's an agenda to make us see things differently, like that color over there is actually red rather than orange or blue or whatever, something like that, in a way that we can go, well, that is.
But the confusion is
laser.
They say it in the Bible, don't they? It's obviously the Tower of Babel to make everyone confused and the messages get mixed up. And
a lot of that stuff going on. There was a report of something flying into a couple of volcanoes there over the last couple of weeks, and you can see all these volcanoes are popping up, and you can see stuff that is popping up where the ground. There was footage taken yesterday of a UFO crashing in Wisconsin, and all the fighter jets are all over it. It's on UFO Man channel. If anyone wants to put UFO Man channel into the chat, if not, just go search them out. A round-shaped disc came down, looked like it was crashing, and then within 3 seconds there was fucking jet planes all over it, and it was gone. Then there's something going on, but why are more people seeing it and videoing it?
Well, because they're not ready. They're not ready to switch that fear on yet.
But it's not fear though. They want to change it as if it is fear. They want a mechanism. They want to change the machine so when the visitors do come, it'll be fear. They can say this is what it is. They're fucking fuckers. Now fear them, but it's not. They have to get through the shit that we have to get through to make us believe. Not to fear them, to fear the cunts that have been putting you through the shit in the first place. We're here to get you away from them. Now, not away from them in a way, but just change your life so much that none of that matters. You know?
It doesn't matter. I mean, obviously, most people that are obviously aware of it, or people that don't believe in aliens, maybe people might think it's Project Bluebeam or
that's
other stuff. But the general public will be scared shitless, and then you get another fear pattern, right?
Of course you will. Of course. Well, that's well, you can turn that fear into adrenaline. You can turn that into, it's something new, right? Something that you don't. Everyone fears something new, but if you go out and do something new every day, you don't fear it so much. So if you do something new every day, you don't fear it as much. But if you think they're coming, the only fear that I fear is what they're going to look like. That's it. And being able to see that every day, or being able to comprehend it as something as it talks to you in whatever way it talks to you, or even if it does talk to you, is going to be a different kettle of fish altogether. But you know what? If it's a case that they're replicators or look like us, or even can mimic what we look like, I'd be quite happy with that. It doesn't bother me. But I just want abundance for everyone. I don't want these people in the chat not having a slice of bread to go home to eat, and me sitting here eating chips in front of them. And people like that all over the world. I think everyone should have a chip to eat, if you know what I mean. So just give the wealth to everyone, and let's all have a go at fucking it all up. They fucked it up for enough.
Anyway, there's enough in the world. You can feed the world.
If one billionaire decided to give 1 million of his billions, if every billionaire in the world just says, here, there's £1 million, that would wipe out world poverty forever.
And they wouldn't notice it, would they?
They wouldn't notice it at all. Not a fucking thought. You'd notice them fucking being nicer and happier people around them. That's about it.
Yeah.
That's it. Where's the downside in that?
Well, to be honest, the reason why it's never happened is because they need slaves.
Because they can't control them. They can't control us. If we're all the same, they can't control us.
Exactly.
You know? Well, we're going totally off the beaten track. Can we control the Mandela effect? There's a question.
No, I don't think so. You can't. I don't think we can. No, I think there is an argument that we might be able to control some Mandela effects. We might be able to maybe cause some Mandela effects, but I don't. Maybe on a subconscious level, but consciously, I don't. I don't think you could. On a conscious level, maybe subconscious.
Okay. Can you see that, guys? Is that B-E-E-I? Fucking, there's so many of these motherfucking things I don't know. What's A-I-E-I-E-I-O? AI, what the heck you don't you know? I could sing a song all night long. There you go, Bernstein Bears. I presume that link channel, that's probably a link to a channel I used to have, so I'm not even going to press it. Bernstein Bears, there's one with that infringes on the copyright of artificial intelligence. So it changes from EI to AI, isn't it? Or AI to EI. Bernstein Bears. Anyway, what did that say? That actually that's the real. Rip in the space-time continuum. Isn't that a weird?
With the 2 years.
So anyway, that's residue, I suppose, in a way. That's one of the bigger ones. Jiffy is a big American one, as we know. It's one of the bigger ones. But every time I see them 3 colors now, I'm automatically drawn to see the Jiffy pack with the 2 Fs.
Yeah.
You know, on TV. I think the color scheme you seem to be attached to. You know what I mean? You look at that more so sometimes. Like the flags. Have you noticed you see a lot more flags? Like,
Well, it's our most basic first learning of understanding when we're born is we start
colours.
learning colours right away.
Yeah, yeah. So you represent some of the Mandela effects with a lot of colours, and then you're drawn to the like Union Jacks and American flags straight away. I've seen them the first things I ever seen on TV.
Patterns come next. You got colours, and then there's patterns, and then there's words, and then there's obviously other things. So obviously there's shapes, and obviously you go further and deeper into the effect, and even to the tiniest thing could be changed that you might notice. But the tiniest thing could be a big thing when you put them all together, or the little ones.
Exactly. I know what you mean. Like that tiny little stupid mistake where he actually put the 2 Fs and the Y in when he was spelling it, send it on Amazon Prime rather than spelling it JIF. That would be
residue,
offense, but you know, God bless him. Fair play to you. You remember the way we remember it, you know. Maybe he's infesting that Prime supermarket, telling them they're all, no, it's fucking Jiffy. I'm telling you, I'm fucking putting on the fucking order, you cunt.
There is at the store I work at. I won't say where.
No.
We sell Oreo double stuff, right? And on the packet it's a different thing, but obviously on the label it says Oreo double stuff with 2 Fs.
Yes.
That's obviously residue. I'll have to take a picture of it actually and send it to you because it's clear.
You must know there's a few of them where you work, where we won't say where you work, but you know, I was going to do the logo, but I won't. Put it this way, they don't pat their arse, put it that way. Ha! Isn't that Asda? Where they go, ting, ting, ting. Well, I don't know what this is. This is kind of residue, but it's so small. I'm not even gonna bother with it. Oh, here we go, Jiffy. Or Jiffy. Jiffy. Oh, it's a Jiffy. Oh, you smell Jiffy peanut butter. Yeah. 60 cents.
Brilliant. Let's buy 2.
Oh, let's buy. You get 2 for £1. And there, I think
there we go.
There we go. There's all the stars in the world. There's residue on the flags somewhere along the way, and then there's his hat there, and it's 1776, and it's 4th of July. And all them stuff going on the sky. If you want to look into what they are actually behind his head, it's actually stains on the, not a UFO. I actually for a second. Some of the flags you can see are residue, some are not. I've noticed 1 or 2, but like this top corner one here. That's, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, they are.
You know, it's just a print, though. I suppose that's the ink and the print and the way the print's gone off. But they can blame that. But they can't blame this red and white on his hat for being fucking mad or whatever they say they are. That's all of us being just we're all mad.
Misremembering.
There we
go.
That's
a nice one with a bit of Mason.
The old Mason on the old hat, you know, just to show you that they're all upside down, inside out, and they're all G's. Do you think he's got the bone in the back of his skull there, or is that?
It looks like he does, but I'm not sure whether it's just stuff in his eyes. So that's a difficult one to say. That is double residue.
It's kind of is. It's deceiving, isn't it? It's very deceiving. It's one of them lovely photographs, you know. We're all stuck, you know, and we all have our own. I'm not going to say it. Oh, there's Jesus. There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
He got a silver leg tint to it, though. I don't know, a bit of a tint. You wouldn't know. There he is. There going. Oh, goodbye. God bless. I don't know what's next. More stuff. Loads of stuff.
Got some lovely sky pictures. That's really cool.
I'm getting some really nice ones from here, from the view that I have. I got that one there the other day. I just put my camera out the window, and there he was, standing there, just on the. I'm joking, by the way. That's not one of my photographs. There's one I took when I was at the sea. Lovely looking thing, isn't it? I'm joking, by the way.
Yeah. Oh well, you've obviously done. That's pretty.
There some nice ones. All right, I'm trying to get some they're not. They're very faded. I don't hold the camera for long enough. But you get some beautiful views in the morning, you know. Like if you zoom into that, you know, that's a chemtrail. You can see that there are chemtrails in the distance and all that. I've darkened the image in that, but if you examine that under different light, you can see there's more than just clouds there, you know. A lot more than just clouds there, and if you have settings on all your cameras, just do the exact same photograph and just change the color image on it, and you'll see the shadows in the clouds, the shadows on the clouds, and it could be just clouds on top of other clouds. But you know, we all know that that's where we're heading off the end of the flat earth there. We're going off there.
There is
around the corner there, and it'll be fine. It'll be the exact same around that corner as around the last corner. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, obviously, I'm a believer of it.
You're a believer of the flat earth.
I'm a flat earth believer,
I know. Well, I believe that it's more flat than it is fucking round. You know, it is.
Well, yeah.
It is definitely. It's definitely not what they say it is.
It really isn't. It really isn't not what they say it is. It's very the sky's wrong, sun's wrong, the moon's wrong.
Yes, they're playing games, and the final game has to come out soon. Poor guy, I walked past and I said, "Listen, I won't put your face in it, but can I take your T-shirt?" And he said, "No, you can't take my T-shirt." I said, "No, I mean, can I take a photograph of your T-shirt?" So he let me have a photograph of the T-shirt. Like, there you go. That's a designer's. I presume it's a designer's mistake. You know, that's what they're playing. It's always the designer's mistake.
Oh, I don't know.
It's symmetrical and all that stuff. What's next? Oh, there's CERN. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God, it's a statue of the thing, isn't it?
Shiva.
Yeah.
It's a he or a she. Now, this one before, I took this one because of what it was standing on. You know, it looks like more of a child than it does look at it.
It's really weird.
Isn't that a really weird one?
I haven't looked at it in such a long time.
CERN is something I don't want to look into right now because I've got other stuff on. We all know what they do. What's the point in looking at them? We know I've got portholes to fucking arsehole everywhere. So you know, there's another one. Same shop, different type of, you know. But I suppose it's different designs. But do you remember him being a he or a she, guys, in the chat? Mr. Shiva or Mrs. Shiva or you know, Saturday Night Fever or whatever you want to call her. She's there. How many arms does she have, and where is she from?
But I remember Shiva was the consort of Vishnu.
Yes, I remember Vishnu being mentioned, and a few other people that were mentioned as well. Bonnie says dancing on innocence to infinite power. Yeah, and Natraka. So it Bonnie says N-A-T, Natar, something like Natalie. Not quite. Sorry. There's the symmetrical version of it. There's
oh wow, that's so cool. Yeah, with the
that's if you want to see what they're at and what all them point all these stars.
That's the masculine star in the pagan religion.
Yeah, if you look at the way her arms are angled now at the moment, but what I like to look at that as well, when you look at it slant, so you can see one of her arms is out a bit. You know, coming out. So that's a 1D image. So if you look at that as a 3D image, you can do a different angle. You get a 3D version of that star, which is in a 4th dimension. Thinking it's weird, but isn't it? Why would they put that in the front garden?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? They've done all kinds of ceremonies, haven't they? So
that's like a paedophile putting "I'm a paedophile" in front of their in their front fucking now. If only it was easy to find them and beat the shit out of them. But do you understand? That is like them just displaying what they're doing on their front garden, isn't it? In front of everyone, showing.
Was it flying in the face of? Where is it? Flying in the face? What's this? There's like it's like a
of evil.
Flying in the face of evil. Yeah.
Now here's the tree. Here's what I'm talking about. Now you look at that shadow. She's walking out of that shadow.
Oh God, yeah, it looks 3D, isn't it? Looks like.
See what I mean? So that's what I'm on about. If you look at it differently,
it
takes a different angle. Now you put that satanic star in the middle of that now, and she's in different shapes. Now you put this triangle over there where our foot is outside it. It shade different things, and see all these lights around it. They're all different moons and stars and show. Anyway,
put there on purpose, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So there's a bigger version of the shadow. You know, they're all put there for different times of the day and all that. So here we go, more Mandela effects. Which one is the correct one? Is it 1 or 2? So get your buttons going. Ready? You press number 1 if this is your Mandela effect, and press number 2 if it's number 2. Press number 3 if you don't know. Press number 4 if you want to go. Press number 5 if you just left the show. Press number 6 if you want it back in the sticks. And press number 7 if you wanted to jump up to 11. Or something like that. So well, one or 2, guys. 1 or 2. I know you're short for time, so we'll do a few more quick ones.
That's fine, yeah.
And then we get you all tucked in. I'm sure Dominic will get you all tucked in. That sounded really, really wrong. So two coinage, 2. So that's the current one. That is the current one at the moment, number 2. Oh no, I've given it away. A lot of people remember 1.
Yeah.
1 is one of the big ones. And then we go to this guy. He likes DJing, and he's nice. And there's Logan. That's when I was obviously doing loads of videos then. Yeah. I've been some of the here we have Alan here. He loves doing the residue. We'll just give him a quick old stint there. One thing. We've spoke about this before. Divine comedy and all this, the hell thing on the map of hell and all this, and the way it represents that there's actually the dome. You're all in there, by the way, in that dome there, and that's only half of the dome, because underneath that dome there's another bit of a dome. But that's just mad. So
hello.
There we go. Alan, he's heading the window. And there he's made in London. There's residue right there. That's in Greenwich Market. Just have to give Alan a quick. Do you want to present this, Alan? Okay, it's Michael. Hello, this is me. I'm here and there, and I'm there too. Look at him getting smashed there. It's fucking brilliant. Oh Jesus, it lost me head in that mask. Oh Jesus, there's a guy in the window. He's got a flag on. Oh, he's a bear like me.
It's the bare necessities.
Fine pair of legs on her, hasn't she? She's a residue too. I wasn't looking at her legs, honest George. I was looking at the residue. Oh Jesus, I don't think I got going for it. Oh look, at some fucker ran me over, and I got stuck to his bump, and I ran all around London on the front of his car. And then I got a big ship. Oh, it was a fucking great day. I fucking got sick over the side of it. And there I am playing a Star Wars guitar. Oh, the days up in Star Wars. That was great. I haven't heard all Jesus. And there I am getting smashed again, look. I saw a Star Wars thing, so I had to get smashed with these Bavarian dudes. I don't think I think he was stoned over his head because he didn't move one bit. And there I am looking for flags again, and I'm sure there's something behind it that's very interesting. But just look at me. And there's a picture I took. I had to take the camera off Mark because he's a stubborn fucker. Shut up. With it. Oh, you like your camera, you don't like giving it to anyone, so go fuck yourself. And there I am on my Vesta. Oh, I was thinking, if I get on that Vesta, would it drive far? Does it need petrol? Does it run on batteries? But who gives a shit? And there it is again. There is something somewhere. And there we go. And one more of me. Oh, there I am. Oh, that's scary. Oh, look at Jesus, the head and that. So they've got no
bones.
I can't keep Alan's voice going for that long, but he was having fun, having a bit of red. And you know where you go. There's on the top of a mini, and I think Alan, we can see your bald spot. I don't have a bald spot, you fucker. You do. They're everywhere. It's everywhere you go. There's someone's done a.
That's really good.
Isn't that really cool?
Yeah.
She wasn't happy that we took the photograph, but I took the photograph and left anyway. You know, so it's like, you know, there's Ireland in the sky. Ireland in the sky. I see you up, up, up so fucking high. La 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 la. I want some fucking pie.
What's that
Shut up.
supposed to be? You know, next to hang on. Yeah, you're right. See, it's a cloud. Meh.
It looked like Ireland, so I thought it looked like the shape of Ireland. There's nuts in it. Excuse me, s'il vous plaît. Wait, the world is a puppet show. Exactly, the world is a puppet show, and we all are puppets in this puppet show. But depending on if you cut the strings off, if you see the strings on other people, just go, you know what? There's something above you there. Look up, and then they look up and they cut their own strings, and then we probably get some more chips delivered, and you know we gotta have a few books, a few more shows, and we just keep doing what we do. The Mayan people lost their ends and now always have been the Maya people. Well, you know what? There's nothing worse than losing an end. Nothing worse than losing an end, because then you can say nothing. You can't say nothing. You can't say nothing anymore because there is no end to say nothing with. So you probably say mutton. Would that be right? Would that be the right way of saying that, Ceiling Fan Man, if they've lost the N in their alphabet? I'm joking. That it does. It sounds plausible because they have actually lost Mayan to Mayan. Anyway, there's something there. So Matthew unfortunately can't make it tonight. He just messaged me there, but listen, it's fine. I think he's I was looking forward because he was meant to be doing his
Didgeridoo or
didgeridoo. Yeah. Never mind. So we get him on again. So what's your plan for the week, sweetheart? What's your goal for next Friday?
Hi ho! Off to where we go. Hi ho! Yeah, that's me this week.
Nice.
What about you?
I'm probably going high low. Hello. Not to work I go. So I'll probably make thousands of videos. Trying to evolve my editing skills and trying to get an order somewhere, so someone fucking pay me for fucking some of the fucking videos. You know, I made loads of them. If anyone wants to give me a £2 for one, you can have it. If you want to give me 99p, you can have it. If you want to just ask me nicely, you can have it. But you know what? I'm doing all sorts of stuff because I'm trying to make music. I'm trying to make videos, and I'm now have a schedule on my door. So I think from the end of next week, I'll have 3 days on, 4 days off. So 4 days of just going out and just having fucking me and Helen running around like madmen, going nuts, doing mad stuff. So looking forward to that. But summer's here, so you know, let's see if we can get some good weather kicked back in and get a suntan, and you know.
I might go live tomorrow. I don't know yet, but I might.
Yeah. Where would you plan on going if were you gonna go out and do it? Would you be out and about doing it, or are you gonna go from home, or?
Yeah.
Nice. And what's the subject going to be?
Trees. Trees, nature, probably fingers, hands, toes.
Okay.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
The old knees and toes show, they're great.
Joking.
The old knees and toes shows are great. Ceiling Fan Man, thank you so much. Gotta go. Thank you so much, Ceiling Fan Man. Thank you so much for dropping in. It's great to see you here, brother. Namaste, yoga is over, and all that stuff. Is that what you say, namaste? And let me ask you, touchy subject and all, but how long have you got the presence of Dominick for left in the UK?
Unfortunately, he's gone.
Ah.
Yeah, he had to go about a few weeks ago, so I've really not been around. I've not been around.
I see. I'm so sorry. I'm not. I've been ignorant to that I didn't even notice. I'm so sorry. I didn't even notice.
That's okay.
Because I've been seeing you sharing photographs of 2 years together, so I presume that he was still here and you were still enjoying yourself. But God bless him. He got home okay then.
Yeah, through hell though. I've been through hell, and he's back. But hopefully,
God bless you, man. God bless you.
Hopefully back where he should be belonging.
You will. You'll be back here before you know it, and everything will be okay, Dominick, because you know you use time will never pull you apart, and the world will never pull you apart. So you're destined to be together. So
I believe that.
I believe that too. If any couple are destined to be together, I think it's you two, and that's my honest opinion. I've seen some couples, and you two are just blowing my mind.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's true.
Oh wait, I probably sorry.
You need to go. Is there anything else you wanted to say before you went? Because I know you wanted to. I know you wanted to jump off. But is there anything you wanted to say to everyone, or?
No, they're not nothing there. Apart from obviously, if you can't be good, be wicked. Have a good week.
That's a good one.
Take care. Much best love and all that. Be yourself. That's the one. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Helen. It's always a pleasure having you on the show because you lighten up my day and just having your presence and your good vibes is brilliant. Just keep doing what you're doing. And
Thank you.
If there's anything any of us can ever do for you, you know where we are. And I look forward to seeing you back online, in the groups, and many happy Mandela effect residue hunting days together with Dominic, whilst painting pictures and doing other stuff.
Yes, that's good. Thank you very much for having me.
You're very welcome, sweetheart. You're very welcome.
Okay.
God bless you. God bless you.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Oh, just to put a big massive chip in the mouth. So that was that. That was that. That was that bit. That was that. That was Helen. Amazing. Amazing. Now, here's what I had planned earlier. No, made earlier. Or rolled earlier. Oh, here we go. Thank you so much, Helen. I don't need them on there. For a great show, as always. So sorry that Matthew couldn't make it. I wish he could. It would have been. I was looking forward because he said he'd been looking for. He'd been looking into didgeridoos. I was looking forward to this. I was hoping that he might play it. Ooh. You're amazing and frosty. Oh, low, low. I don't know what rims with frosty. Bombasty. That sounds weird, so we'll change the rhyme a bit. Okay, let me see if I can sing a song for Helen. No. Sorry. I was going to do a quick rhyme there, but then we'd lose subscribers and it'll all go to shit. And that'll be it. Okay, so now we are going to. Isn't she amazing? Isn't she amazing? Isn't she amazing? But I truly, sincerely mean that, Dominic and Helen. And that's not only for me. That's from Alan. Alan pointed it out to me. He said that if I've ever met a couple that were meant to be, well, that's Helen and Dominic, which you were meant to be. It's I've had the pleasure of knowing you for quite a long time, and we nearly went to your wedding. We nearly went to your wedding, so let's make that happen. Well, we don't want to make it. We want you to make it happen. Anyway, I should shut up now before I say something silly. And I know you're going really bright red. It's probably as red as this t-shirt, or probably not. But who cares? Because you know what? It's your beautiful life we're talking about. You should be proud of your beautiful life, because your beautiful life radiates across the world and it makes other people happy. And all that type of jazz. Now, if you turn around and say I've never said anything good about you, well, just rewind the tape there. I said it all in one go, and God bless the both of you. I don't know where them characters are coming from. I really don't know. You make sure you give her a good night there now, and all that. say goodnight to her and wish her all the best. And thank you so much for being here. To Dominic, you're amazing. Oh no, an Irishman won't who won't sing. Oh, I'll sing if you wish. I didn't know you were still there, Nora. I was waiting for the key drop, you know. Give me an A, give me a B, give me a couple of E's actually. Give me a couple of E's and I'll sing. No, don't give me some E's, man. Oh Jesus Christ Almighty! Remember when that happened last time? It was 1852. Jesus, we were sitting there and someone says, "Here, do you want one of these vitamins?" I says, "I do." I says, "What did you do?" He says, "Well, they make you run around like a mad dog thinking that every sound in the world sounds more beautiful than you've ever heard it before. And it makes everything you touch feel like soft butter." I said, "Well, I'll have 5 of them then." And that's ease. Is that right? Imagine that was as easy as a doctor's like that. Now I'm gonna go crazy for a second. Well, see, they're second over now. So, just to not disappoint you guys, I did want to give you some news. Some news on some residue that I found. Now the news comes to you from the future via me. I found some residue. I don't know what it is yet because I haven't found it yet, but when I find it, I'll tell you. There's the news. Straight from my mad mind to the other mad mind over there. What's the world coming to? Oh yeah, singing a song. Singing a song. I met my girl in Hyde Park. She was walking around and I came up and went, "Bark!" She thought I was dog and then I said, "Bark." Oh, those great days in Hyde Park. There you go. I met my love in Hyde Park. She saw my face and she said, "Oh, Mark, we dreamed a dream and went over to Sainsbury's." She grabbed me in the aisle by the gooseberries. No, she didn't grab me by the gooseberries. She grabbed me where the gooseberries were. That's why I shouldn't sing, Nora. It wasn't Sainsbury's anyway. Marks and Spencer's, wasn't it? Oh, for fuck's sake. And you wanted me to sing? Oh, she grabbed me there. She pulled my hair. She gave me a kiss. Oh, I could wish I could turn back time and do it again and sing this rhyme. But she's a be behind bars for committing a crime. Oh, but Jesus Christ. Oh, for heaven's sake. Will you get this man a milkshake so he can dip his chips on his little bit? Oh, fuck. You grabbed me by the gooseberries. I think they might have been raspberries. I don't think they have gooseberries in Marks and Spencer's. Someone asked me to sing. Anyone want to come on and have a duet with me? Nora, Man, have blow the old didgeridoo there and just fall over. have two blows of the didgeridoo, get me off going, and you fall over. And by the time you get up to do two more blows of didgeridoo, I'll be on the next verse of the song. There, we could sell that as a busking thing on Grafton Street. Oh, Grafton Street. Oh, Grafton Street. Oh, Grafton Street. O'Connell Street cross of Grafton Street is called O'Grafton Street. Okay. You ain't seen nothing yet. Let's get serious. Let's get serious. Let's get serious. What a great song that is. Let's get down to seriousness. Oh, the business is seriousness. I knew this. No, I have more. I have some Mandela effect videos. Because I'm not going to stay on for too much longer, maybe about 40 minutes or so. I want to finish it off with some residue. I don't want to go too silly, but Jesus Christ, Nora, you have me fucking singing all sorts of songs there. La 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 la, la 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 la. I am the law. Oh, suck a dick. Do 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 do. Okay, we do the Bernstein verse. But we're talking about CERN. I'm actually going to release a CERN video, but I'm not going to do it now. You know what? It's a good time to do it, actually. Okay. I haven't uploaded that. Let me just do this instead. We get a bit of residue and upload this from CERN. That's some residue. I haven't. Okay, make sure it's not one of them mad ones where I'm talking shit, is it? Pause. You fucking pause. There we go. Let's get down to let's get down to Leeson Street. Oh, quick before the police are on the beat. You might see some woman who's lost her feet. Quick, let's get down to Leeson Street. Let's get down to Leeson Street. Quick before you lose your fucking feet. I know it's let's get down to business. Tiesto. Oh, I can reply. Can I reply to that? How do I reply to that? Oh, I do that. Oh, there we go. I can reply to that. There we go. Stop. Oh, I can reply to that. Lanigan's ball? I don't know who Lanigan's is. Does he have a big ball? Does he have a pair of balls? What kind of ball do you want me to? What kind of ball has he got? I presume it's a different type of ball I'm talking about because I usually go to different balls. Like Brian, they always go straight to the balls. So is it Lanigan's balls? One was small and one was tall. Was it that one? We might have our rebel songs mixed up here, Nora. Oh, but Jesus Christ Almighty, He had it all fucking mighty. So somebody stop me, Alan. Say something. Sorry, so I have to go quiet. Lanigan's ball, he had one small, he had one tall. Oh, Lanigan's ball, he had one small, he had one tall. Let's get down to Leeson Street. Oh, Lanigan's ball, he had one small. Something like that. Oh, I'd imagine he's tall. Oh, look at him dance around the community hall. Oh, sugar. Oh, but Jesus Christ, but Jesus Christ, but Jesus Christ. Goodness. Yeah, fucking bollocks. Oh, so I see you've commented there. Just an old song, just an old song. Does it sing all night? Does it sing all night? They're all just old songs in order. Oh, there you go. Just sent to me, fair play. I see you there. God bless you. Oh, but Jesus Christ, but Jesus Christ. Now I can react. I can give it a neon heart. See that? Hard updates. Right. So we have. We have. Oh, we have. We do this one. I'll release the one on sound later on. It's not nice to release it yet. This is some residue I picked up. I think the song is by my stepfather. So enjoy that. Let me get down at the bottom. I'll turn my camera off. And you should be able to hear the song as well. Just a bit of residue from ages ago. They'll be coming on the channel soon. Stepfather done the music, definitely.
About 8 minutes ago, the sunlight, now entering through our ceiling, escaped from the surface of the sun.
So there's that. Oh yeah, a little bit of residue there. Some of the stuff I picked up, some of the toys there, and that Coca-Cola one, the last one, is from the movie. So yeah, so this copyright. I'll definitely have a listen to it. Thank you, sweetheart. So I suppose that we'll call it a night for a show. It's an hour and a half. Good enough show. Right. Thank you so much for everyone who tuned in, and hopefully we'll do this again soon enough. If you want a link to Dominick or Matthew or Helen's channel, they're in the link. Please do subscribe to them if you already haven't. And you know, share and like and subscribe. And much love from myself and the guys. Say goodbye, guys. Goodbye. Okay. So that they say goodbye to each other, and they say goodbye to you, and Laura, I love you. And he just wanted to tell that he loves you. That's sweet. So I'm off to eat the rest of my chips, and I'd watch a movie or two. I might drop a video or two. I want to say thank you so much to my lovely guests, Helen and Dominick, for being here and chatting. Always been very supportive and keeping chat going. And everyone who's been here, it's been a pleasure. And I shall see you soon. See you in the next cartoon. What's that cartoon? That's sweet as well, isn't it?